everyone, and welcome back to Tokyo Tuesdays, the segment in which I head to the Tokyo Disney theme parks to sample and review every last eatery. For our 18th episode, we're headed back to Toontown to try Huey, Dewey Louie's Good Time Cafe. To find the Good Time Cafe, you'll need to start by heading into the World Bazaar. Take the first right and continue straight on into Tomorrowland. Continue on through Tomorrowland as it curves around until Fantasyland springs up in front of you. At this point, the entrance to Toontown should be directly on your right. Take that right and proceed into Toontown. Head in the direction of the Jolly Trolley. Behind it you'll see a large covered seating area, and just behind that, Huey, Dewey Louie's Good Time Cafe. With about 6 or so registers, Huey, Dewey Louie's Good Time Cafe is able to keep their lines moving. Their 3 facades are appropriately colored blue, red, and green. They're all the same kitchen though, so the menu won't change regardless of which line you get in. Inside, the kitchen looks fantastically cartoony, with cartoon food splattered on the walls and big rounded dishes and toys scattered here and there. So I either have the best timing or the worst timing. I'm not sure which. Probably the worst. I'm hoping that any of the sound is picking up because right when I got my food, the parade started. Probably could have predicted that. They do come to the schedule. I just wasn't paying attention. Normally I would wait, except for part of my food is hot, and I'd kind of like to enjoy it while it's still hot. So we'll try that. The hot food in question for today is Huey, Dewey Louie's Mickey Pizza. Ooh, yay. Yay. So, what else didn't I do? I didn't get any utensils, so I'm going to be eating this with my hands like the heathen I am. Let's see, it looks like it is cheese, probably some ham or bacon, definitely corn, which is not a surprise because we are in Japan. So today's cafe, in case I forgot to mention it, which I think I did, is Huey, Dewey Louie's Good Time Cafe. So let's try. In case you can't tell, it's another cold day in the park, which is only emphasized by the fact that I'm eating hot food. Oh my goodness. The pizza is much sweeter than you might expect, and a main component of the ingredient seems to be onions, which are of course delicious, but do tend to make the pizza sweeter. I'm still eating. Go away, pigeons. Yeah. It does tend to make the pizza sweeter than you might otherwise expect. Also, corn, which is just a thing in Japanese pizzas. Someone is throwing fries to the pigeons, and there's like pigeon Hunger Games going on because of it. I think the pigeons know that there are more children in Toontown than in anywhere else in the park, on average. And consequently, they just gather here, expecting food. I've been so lucky today with eating inside. And now I'm outside, and of course I have to complain that I'm really cold. Let's try the tapioca drink, which I believe that's what it is, a tapioca drink. I'm not a big fan of tapioca, so we'll see how this goes. It was the only real specialty drink they had. Everything else was your standard juice, coffee, hot chocolate. But the cup lies. That is not the season. So yeah, it's got the same sort of like the little sticky gummy things in it, which I assume is the tapioca. And then the drink itself is sour, but good. These a certain shape? Oh, they are. So I don't know if you can see, but the little tapioca beads are Mickey shaped. I like attention to detail. And why don't I own gloves? That's not true, I do own gloves. Why don't I ever wear them when I go to the parks? Because I'm going to be eating and I'd have to take them off anyways, and then I would be, they gave me silverware! Oh, they gave gave me 2 forks, which is 1 fork more than I need. I love in Japan how everyone's constantly giving me silverware for 2 people. And I'm like, nope, it's just me. Just me eating by myself. So we're eating this one now. Very pretty. Ooh! It's got a cute little pink Mickey heart on it. Very picturesque. It is. That is quite good. It tastes like strawberries, I think. It's a white chocolate Mickey. It's a Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts. I tried to pick a table in the sun, but the shadows are catching up with me. So there's definitely strawberries. Like I would say rhubarb, but it's sweet. Regardless, the dominating flavor is strawberry. All right, number 2. Not entirely sure how I'm supposed to eat this. Here's a cross section for it. The muffin is good. Not as good as the other dessert though. They're both strawberry flavored. The muffin has strawberry and chocolate chips. I wasn't sure which to get because the first one, the little sort of rolled cake, sounded better. This one looked better. And as it turns out, that's pretty much how it goes. This isn't bad, but that one is definitely better. Parade's over, and so is lunch. But how'd it rate? The lunch, not the parade. Service. Service was absolutely fine here. Everyone working had really big smiles, even when the lines were long. When it was finally my turn to go through the line moved at a really good clip. Solid service, all round, 3 out of 5. Atmosphere. The seating area probably could have stood to be bumped up a little in the cartoony department, maybe with some specially designed chairs and tables, but the gazebo itself was pretty well designed. The counter I thought was fantastic with its bright colors and its mix and match between toys and cooking utensils. It made it seem like Huey, Dewey, and Louie had been back there playing diner, which I thought was super cute. So yeah, 4 out of 5. Price point. Because everything I ate here was just slightly more expensive than I feel like it should have been, I'm gonna have to rate this a 2 out of 5. The pizza was really good, but also at 500 yen, just slightly smaller than I would have liked for that price. The lemon cream pie and strawberry chocolate chip muffin were both $350, and only the lemon cream pie really felt worth that price. The sour tapioca drink was again good, but for $3.30, maybe not that good. So yeah, 2 out of 5. The food itself. The food is quite good here. I wish the pizza had been a bit more on the salty side, but that's mostly just my American palate talking. The lemon cream pie was really good, though also I never tasted any lemon. Like, I didn't even realize it was called a lemon cream pie until later, so be aware of that, I guess. The strawberry chocolate chip muffin was pretty standard, but looked really nice. And the sour tapioca drink was tasty, but maybe a little cold for a day like that. So, 3 out of 5? 3 out of 5. Overall rating. Overall, this gives Huey, Dewey, and Louie's Good Time Cafe an average rating of 3, which seems good to me. The lineup. With a 3 out of 5, this ties Huey, Dewey, and Louie's Good Time Cafe with a number of other eateries. I'm gonna put it in just under the Camp Woodchuck Kitchen. Both locations have really good food and really fun atmospheres, but out of the two, I feel like Camp Woodchuck Kitchen has a more creative menu. Also indoor seating, so there's that. This'll put Huey, Dewey, and Louie's Good Time Cafe in at 10th place on the master list and 8th on the counter service locations. So that's it for this week. Come back next week if you want to find out where I'll be then. If you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. We'd love to hear from you. Give this video a big old thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'd surely appreciate it. If social media is more your flavor, you can find links for that in the description box below. Come back on Monday for a little Monday magic with Bottled Ginger, and I will see you next week for another Tokyo Tuesday.